I am going to stay with DC here, and I want to see what you guys think about this Clayface. They got some 4 Brits vying for the Clayface role. Someone said, "Stop crying, Kristian. The Michael Bay cut is not happening."
Stop crying about it.
I know. I'm sorry. I hope Michael Bay was going to happen. That was. I think that was somebody messing around. I apologize to that person. I thought you were serious. 4 Brits.
No, Kristian, they haven't apologized, so I think they were serious.
No, they were not serious. That was completely a joke.
If it was a joke, why aren't they saying anything?
They did. There's no way. They were messing around. There's no way that was a real. If that was real, that's the stupidest person that's ever lived. If not, it was hilarious. 4 Brits vying for Clayface lead role. British actors George Mackey, Tom Blythe. This is a good cast so far. Jack O'Connell. Wow, 3 bangers. And Leo Woodall. I don't know Leo Woodall.
Oh, he's amazing.
Okay, and all reportedly testing for the lead role in Clayface movie at DC Studios and Warner Brothers. My Time to Shine Low revealed the casting contenders list, though it's unclear how accurate it is. The report follows on from comments from Flanagan himself this weekend that he was out promoting his new Stephen King adaptation, The Life of Chuck. Flanagan confirmed that the characters acclaimed 2-part origin story episodes Feet of Clay in the 1990s Batman the Animated Series were the big inspiration for the movie. Asked about it by comicbook.com, Flanagan says, he explains his love of those episodes in the Frame series. I thought he wasn't doing the movie anymore. Or I thought he wasn't writing it. I mean, that is the perfect story. Feet of Clay, Ron Perlman, to me, that's it. 2-parter knocked me out, excuse me. The short answer is that it is absolutely what inspired my script. That is the world I want to live in. Batman, the Animated Series, when I was growing up, was my Batman as much as Michael Keaton was my Batman. The animated series really was my Batman. Asked about how development is going, he confirms the script is going through some revisions. Flanagan completed his work on the script a while back, and then since then, James Watkins came aboard to direct, while Hossein Amini is reworking the script. As a result, Flanagan is not certain how much of his work will remain. He said, I don't know what they're doing with Clayface. I guess he did leave. Okay. I'm not directing it, and that filmmaker will need to make it their own. I know they're doing work on the script. I'm off doing other things. I really hope it remains true to the spirit of what I wanted it to be, but it's not my movie, so I'll be in the audience with you, anxious to see how it comes out. 4th and 5th episodes of the first season of Batman the Animated Series follow an actor named Matt Hagen, who was disfigured in a car crash. Businessman, mob boss Ronald Daggett offers him a supply of experimental face cream, allowing him to transform his face for short periods into whatever appearance he wants at the cost of doing jobs for Daggett. Considering expendable after a job gone bad, Daggett's goons forced an entire vat of the substance down Hagen's throat and leave him for dead, but he mutates into a walking creature of clay who can shapeshift into anyone at will, and he sets out for revenge against Daggett. That's kind of interesting. I like the 4 people that they any one of those 4.
You got to get on the Leo train, man.
So what's he in?
So he was the star of this show that I talked about on here called One Day, which was like the movie. Was
that Anne Hathaway?
Yeah, but this is the TV show.
Oh, okay.
And it was unbelievable. He was also in one of the seasons of White Lotus. I don't remember if you watched that show.
Mm-mm.
He was big deal in the last season of not season 3, season 2 of White Lotus.
He was a big deal, or that was his name? Okay, it is great to have Turtle Beach back. And I've been talking about Turtle Beach. You guys have been raving about Turtle Beach, and why wouldn't you? The Stealth 700 headset that I got, it was so great. It just stood out to me was the sound, man. Like just playing that Indiana Jones game, as I've told you guys, you could just hear every little thing. I love it. And it locks me in. It's better than the other previous headsets I've had. I don't like being aware that there's other things going on around me. I like being locked into it and hearing every bit of the sound design and just comfortability, to be honest with you. I could wear them for hours. I did. It's almost like they're so comfortable in my head. I was like, oh, I didn't realize I have these things on. I love how precise the audio is. I just feel like I'm so locked into the game when I'm doing it. And it's like that feeling I get when I'm in the theater. I'm just in the world because of the sound. I love sound. You guys know that. The other thing that's great about it is the 80-hour battery. That's crazy. I mean, you don't even feel like you ever have to even charge it. The worst is you're playing something and then it just craps out on you. And you're like, oh, no. The Stealth 700, it has the industry's first ever cross-play dual wireless transmitter system. What it means is that you can seamlessly switch between your consoles and your PC with just a click of the button. It gets even better. While being connected to your console, the Stealth 700 can connect with your phone for music streaming or taking calls at the same time. Listen to your favorite songs while gaming, and it's all done with the Stealth 700. And this is the easy part. You head to turtlebeach.com, use that code Kristian for 10% off your entire order. 10% off at turtlebeach.com with the promo code Kristian. But you're going to purchase it, and then they're going to say, hey, where'd you hear about us? You say, our show. You support our show, you tell them that we sent you, and get the ultimate immersive gaming experience with Turtle Beach today. No, it was the character's name Big Deal? That's like
I said he was a big deal.
I thought you said he was Big Deal.
He was a big deal.
Big Deal. That's like what they call it. Okay.
Feel happy with yourself?
No.
He was a big deal.
Yeah.
And he plays this kind of like dirt bag in the show. In One Day, he plays somebody who's not a dirt bag. So he's been one of my favorite actors since White Lotus, and then watching what he's done, he's so good. He's about to be a big household name, like the next big thing. I wouldn't be surprised if he got this.
Okay. Well, there you go. I mean, and the kid from the Hunger Games was also really good too. Snow, where's he been? He hasn't done anything. Jack O'Connell was fantastic in Sinners. He might get a shot to do this because he's getting rave reviews for what he did in Sinners. He was fantastic in that.
And George McKay.
Yeah, which one was he? Oh, he was from 1917, right?
Yeah.
It's great. I mean, listen, like you said, I trust your endorsement of the last person.
Yeah.
I like what you're doing there. I like who you're going after.
Yeah, if it's real, if these
real.
are really you are going after. Yeah. I'm really interested in what they're going to do with Clayface. I think that this could be a really, really unique property for them. But not unfortunately, what we've seen them do with Clayface so far on the Harley Quinn animated series is that he is a big joke. And oftentimes Clayface is portrayed as a big old joke.
Okay.
He looks goofy.
Yeah.
It's hard to make Clayface not look a little bit goofy.
Right. So if they're going this horror direction, hence getting Mike Flanagan, they're trying to make it a little bit more serious, obviously.
And that's cool to me.
Yeah.
That's something that would really excite me because it's horrifying what happens to Clayface.
Sure.
And
but you know what makes me excited though, Rox, is that this sets up this. People don't realize how important this is because this sets up Batman. This sets up the Batman universe. This sets up what tone they're going to go with in Batman, because Batman's got the Batman in the DCU has to exist with this Clayface.
That's exactly what I'm referencing right now, Kristian, is that I've always been a huge supporter of Harley Quinn, the animated series. I love it, but that's our current version of Clayface. And it works amazing on the show. He is so dumb, so stupid, so silly, like steals the scenes. You love him. And that totally works on that show. And one of the problems that people have had with Gunn in the past, people thinking, does he understand these characters in a darker world? Is he going to make everything silly and whatever? And I think that with Clayface, it's going to be so vital to show us that you understand the depth of characters. And I think he will be able to show us that. I would be so, so, so excited.
Are you guys excited? Do you think that, Clayface could work? Will it work? Do you like this tone they're going with? And what do you think about the actors that are rumored to be in it? Put your thoughts in there. Let me know.